Hey YouTube, welcome back. We've been playing a build on stream that has a lot of moving pieces to it, but one of the questions that comes up over and over is, why do we have so much ward? What is our mana doing? Why are we numlocking so many skills? And why on earth are you playing a shaman? So we're going to have a build guide for this character later when I have a better idea of what to tell you about this particular build. But what I want to talk to you about right now is Numlock Spriggan. So you can call this a couple of different things, but I think the best way of describing exactly what this is just calling it like Numlock Spriggan form. So we have Spriggan form. We're going to hold it down, and when we hold it down, you're going to see some strange things happen. Okay. So watch my ward and watch my mana. Cool. So we're going to wait for an extra 5 seconds so you can see it one more time before I start talking about it. This is what's happening. We have Culnavars, and Culnavar says when you reach full mana, 100% of your mana is converted into ward, right? So the thing is, if I take this off and I become Spriggan, I have rage here. When I reach maximum rage, it's going to consume all the rage, turn it into ward, and when I hit 0 rage, I'm going to flicker back into being a human. So if I put this thing on right now, you'll see that, there we go. Just going to like flick back to maximum rage for a second there. So if we're in Spriggan form, and we have Culnavars equipped, we're going to instantly flicker back. So what this means, one more time, if we hold down Spriggan form, you can see what's happening. Let's go one more time. Bam, like that. Okay. So you know what's happening. You see that it's treating rage as if it were mana, and then it's putting you to 0, and then when you're on 0, you become a human again. So what do we gain for putting up with this strange interaction? So we are in Spriggan form 1/10 of a second every 5.2 seconds. A lot of our skill tree here does not do anything. The only important nodes that you need to know about are these two down here. So this first one is Leaf Barrier. It says you gain ward equal to your armor when you enter Spriggan form. So we're going to enter exit real quick. And we have 2,400 armor. So when we do this, we gain 2,400 ward. The second part of this is this other bit. It's called Friend of the Forest. You summon a Spriggan when you enter Spriggan form. So even if my Spriggan pet is dead, even if it's sitting on the ground waiting for me to revive it, even if that's the case, wherever my cursor is, I'll summon a new one, which means we get to take advantage of Spriggan pet and all the advantages that the Spriggan pet brings with it without investing at all into minion survivability. We don't need any companion nodes anywhere. Frankly, we don't even need these points up here, but there's not much else to take, so we just took them anyways. I think that about covers it. When our mana flickers back, even if we're negative on mana, it'll put us to 50 mana. So even if we're negative mana, we can like use this once every 5.2 seconds to bring us up to 50 mana. We also have a couple idols up here that say mana gained when transforming back into human form, and then mana gained when transforming back into human form. So that lets us bring that 50 mana up just a little bit higher so that we can continue casting skills that cost an awful lot of mana. All right, so that's that. We'll talk about a build guide for this build later once we have a better idea of what's going on. But I wanted you to know what a Numlock Spriggan was and where all this ward is coming from, and maybe why we're using some interesting, unique items on our character here. So thanks for being here. I'll see you next time.